Life doesn't always go as planned. So many of us, we wake up and we just have a life that we didn't ask for, and we're not exactly happy or joyous with where we're at in life, and that can mean so many different things to so many different people. And the reason that we don't feel happy with where we're at in life doesn't matter, because you're just not happy with where you're at. You don't have to minimize your pain or act like your reasons aren't important and don't matter because maybe you have things better than somebody else. Like, we do all these justifications in our head, right? And the question becomes like, gosh, here I am. Things aren't how I wish they looked. How can I be happy? How can I find joy? How can I make the best of my pain? How can I make the best of this situation with what I've got? How can I find gratitude? How, right? But let me ask you something. I just want to point something out. If things did go perfectly according to plan, if everything worked out the way you wanted, if you got everything you wanted, if you got every relationship, and if your husband or spouse did everything you wanted them to do, and your health was perfect, and you didn't have a care or worry in the world, let me ask you something, and I want you to really consider this and be aware of this. If you were in that situation, would you honestly make the best of it then? Because I think that when things happen and life doesn't go according to plan, and we end up with this life that we never wanted, we think, how do I make the best out of this? I need to find joy. I need to do this. I need to do that. And we find it challenging and find it hard. But the thing is, if we had gotten everything we wanted, if everything went according to plan, we wouldn't make the best of that either. Making the best of something and finding joy is a state of being. It's not something that needs to be done only when things go bad. And it's not something that comes to you naturally when things go good, when they go right. I don't know if go good is like a real sentence. I think I butchered that. The thing is, when life goes according to plan, we're in our comfort level. We're comfortable. It doesn't mean we're full of joy. Joy does not work like that. Joy doesn't come from everything being perfect and going the way I plan. It's a state of being. It's a way of being. It's a way of approaching life. It has nothing to do if things are going well or not. That is not joy. Joy comes from within, and it's the way you see life, the way you approach life, and it's just a way of being. So really ask yourself, if you're upset with how your life is and things didn't work out according to plan, and you're being forced to figure out how to make the best of it, would you have really made the best of your life if things had gone according to plan? Be honest with yourself. So it's not the circumstances, it's not the bad, it's not everything that hasn't worked out in your life that's keeping you down. It's just a way of being, and changing your way of being, whether things are good or bad, just embodying and being that person that just has joy and finds joy and sees life as just like an experience and an experiment and one big adventure and just like a wild ride that you have the blessing and the opportunity to live. Like, look at it that way. Look at it as just like one big adventure, an experiment, and just enjoy the ride with joy. Have a good day. Bye.